All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a quick video taking a look at some of the awesome covers, feature releases in the Walking Dead Deluxe. Alright, so I thought it would be fun for us to go ahead and take a look through some of the awesome covers for The Walking Dead Deluxe. And this one here is actually for the art of the Walking Dead universe. This is a variant cover from Finch, I think, did this one. And he's also done some other second printings for the Walking Dead Deluxe series. Now, if you guys are not familiar with what the Walking Dead Deluxe is, that's okay. Basically, they are re-releasing every issue of the Walking Dead comic book series in a bi-weekly fashion, and it's going to be in color. So the original run of the Walking Dead comic book series was just in black and white. So you did not have the option to go ahead and get it in color if you wanted to. The covers were color, but the actual pages in the comic originally were just done in black and white. So they've decided to go ahead and re-release these. They're up to issue 30 now, and if you guys have seen some of my videos, you know that I haven't really been collecting. I've got a few issues that I just pick up here and there, and that's kind of what I'm doing with it because I already have like all the trades of the black and white version, but it is cool to see it in color. But what I really enjoy is some of the different covers that are being released along with it. And likewise with the Art of the Walking Dead universe right here. So here is kind of what this book looks like. If you guys are interested in checking it out, Skybound has it, and so it's the Art of the Walking Dead universe. It's like I think this one's for the AMC universe, actually. Yeah, AMC. So the TV series universe. You can see the Boromine rings there at the top. Part for the CRM, which is very cool, and then to see a comic book rendition of Daryl with kind of the half face cover is just really cool. And he's done this for some of, I think the first 12 issues have been released for the Walking Dead Deluxe with these kind of sort of half face covers, so you get sort of a half face of the character, Rick, Daryl, you know, some of the others. We'll take a look at some of them in a minute here. But with their regular kind of survivor, you know, just them. And then you get the other part of them as a walker, which I think is really cool. It's unreal to see that they never did use Daryl in the Walking Dead comic book series universe. I guess there was something to do, I think they kind of revealed later that it had something to do with legal issues with AMC. So it seems like maybe Kirkman wanted to do a comic book series version of Daryl, but actually wasn't allowed to do that. I'm not sure if that's why Dwight was created. You know, if that was originally where the inspiration came from for Dwight. That he was sort of like their comic version of Daryl. I'm not sure. They're not exactly the same, and obviously we've seen in the AMC TV series universe version that they are two very different characters. But yeah, we never did see Daryl in the comic book series version for The Walking Dead, which is quite unfortunate. I think everybody wanted to see him, aside from him being on different little variant covers and stuff like that. I guess maybe legally they weren't allowed to do it. Be cool if maybe Kirkman could get one of these artists to do like a Daryl comic book spin-off for Walking Dead. That would be really awesome, I think. I don't know if Finch would do it, but as you'll get to see some of his covers here. Man, if he could do like full-out issues of Walking Dead, that would be absolutely unreal. Because just look at how awesome. And we'll take a look at some of his covers as well too. He's one of my favorite comic book artists. He's worked for, you know, the big two. He's worked for Marvel and DC as well. He's just really, really awesome. So and there's some great ones here. So that's cool. Here is the initial issue for the Walking Dead Deluxe. I do have this one. And it is, you know, it is pretty cool. You know, it's a pretty cool kind of redo sort of version in color. I do like the fonts on it and everything, like the way the Walking Dead and then Deluxe below. It's cool and everything. And if you like Walking Dead, it's something that might be collectible for you if you never got a chance to get any of the original issues of the comic book, and if you wanted to, well, this is a really cost-effective way of doing so, and they look better than ever done in color. It almost makes me think like maybe they should have originally done it in color just to start with, but okay, that's fine. All right, so here's one of these awesome covers that I was talking about. I think that second printing Finch covers. So this one is of the comic book series version of Rick, which is really wicked awesome. Just to get to see like him sort of half and half. So cool, right? Now, you guys it depends on how you see it, but according to Charlie Adler, who is kind of he is the longest running Walking Dead artist, he says that Andrew Lincoln, actually, which is the television series version of Rick, he says does not actually look like Rick from the comics. So I was thrown through a loop in that one because my mind puts the two of them as the same thing. Like Andrew Lincoln from the TV series Rick is the same as the comic book series version of Rick. But then when the artist comes out who basically created Rick, or created what we think of as Rick, who says that actually Andrew Lincoln doesn't look like him. Or doesn't really look like him. His opinion overrides the rest of ours, I think. So, this one here doesn't really look like the TV series version of Rick, but it does look like the comic book series version of Rick. If you've read some of the Walking Dead comics, you're kind of familiar with that. I just think it's wicked cool. And some of these covers also look really good side by side if you get them in a lot or something, or if you happen to be lucky enough to pick them up yourself at your local comic shop. This one here of Lori, which is freaking awesome. Look at that zombie. It's wicked cool. So freaking cool. And again, them side by side is really sweet. We got Carl when he's younger, as a zombified version. And see, it's also weird for Walking Dead Deluxe because you're kind of going back to like the beginning of The Walking Dead and starting all over again, considering where the survivors end up, well, the ones that survive, that is, at the end of the Walking Dead comics. To go back to the beginning again is weird. But if they're doing it in a bi-weekly, basis, you're getting 2 issues a month, so you get caught up kind of pretty quick. We'll be seeing some. I'd be looking forward to seeing like a issue 100, like a some Negan Finch covers will be cool later on when they get to that point, which I guess that will be, each, if they're doing 2 a month, then, a couple of years they'll get around to that part in the comics. This one of Andrea, which is really sweet. Andrea being way better in the comic book series version than the TV version, in just simply that she gets to survive, through like most of the way through. Okay, well, I won't spoil it if you haven't read it, but she just survives on a lot longer than she does in the TV series version, which is better. So that's really cool. And then the half face, awesome. This one of Shane, also really, really cool. And wow, he almost looks like a cyborg or something, like a Terminator or something. It's pretty cool. So I wouldn't say that one really looks that much like John Bernthal either. I don't know what you guys think about that, but wow, that's so cool. And then this one of Tyrese, which is really sweet. Likewise with Chad Coleman was his name, I believe, who played Tyrese. Yeah, and also very cool as well. This one is of, I think is it Amy? I think so. So that one's also very cool. And this one of Dale, who, again, in the TV series version, he didn't really last that long. A lot of his stuff was given to Herschel after season 2 from the comics. So also very cool. I do like this one for him. And this one as well here. Now this one is not Michonne. This is, I think, Teresa's daughter, if I recall correctly. Again, you're going back really, really far to like right at the beginning of the series. So, did they have one for her in the TV series? I almost want to say no, that it was sort of like Sasha instead. So I don't know. It's a little bit tricky. Depends which version you like better, TV series or comics. So I feel like whichever one you're a bigger fan of kind of overrides the other in your mind. But wow, that's really awesome. And this one here. Now this is actually, I believe, Herschel. The comic book series version of him, though. Again, he looks a little bit different TV series, but wow, look at how sweet that looks. That's just really, really wickedly awesome. Because some of these, we didn't get to see that great of art for their zombie form. So really sweet. And here we have one for Maggie, which is very cool as well too, right? Halfway. So pretty sweet. In the comics also too, you notice one thing which is consistent with the covers in the original release, that she kind of has black hair, if you guys don't notice. So that's a little bit different between the comic book series version and the TV series version as well. So a difference there. And now we'll take a look at some of the other covers. Some of them you can find if you want to look at them on Google. Some of them I don't have the best quality scans. So this one with Rick and Therese, I think it is, with the hammer. Pretty cool. So it's like when there's snow and all that. That was cool that we did get to see snow in the Walking Dead TV series before it ended. But they had whole story arcs in the comic book series with snow. I guess that just wouldn't be doable in the TV series version. But they had whole story arcs where they would like go through and there'd be snow everywhere. And so it was cool to see walkers during wintertime. I thought anyway, and a few different incidents of that. This one as well too. I like this one with the horse and everything, and you can see the walkers getting the horse, and there's Rick kind of falling off there. It's so iconic, right? Like with Atlanta and everything, and that is quite iconic at this point. This one also too. This is kind of a close trend. This is closely similar to the original cover too, but just kind of redone and maybe better quality now, because you have the ability to use computers, to enhance and everything, and to do that better than would have been done when it originally released. But I always thought that this cover was really awesome, where you just get to see like the walker. So you sort of see Rick through the eye of a walker with a fly on its eye. This is really awesome. It's kind of like the sort of the reflection in things. Sometimes you see that in comics. They do that with Wolverine sometimes. They'll show his claws and it'll reflect character he's attacking with his in his claws, which is pretty cool. But this one is kind of epic to me anyway. I don't know why. Gruesomely awesome. I think so, yeah. This one here I kind of like. Sorry the quality isn't the best. You can find it, better uploads or scans, or if you happen to see it in real life, cool to get. But Rick and Carl, and he's just showing him how to hold the python, which is really awesome. So like that one as well too. And there are so many, by the way. We're not going to be able to take a look at all the covers because they've done so many. And there's so many different variants and printings and such. So it's definitely something to, if we wanted to do that. But it's just cool to take a look with you guys. We have a chance before part 2 of season 11 starts. I just like the white and blue on this one. It was pretty sweet. And all the walkers around. And there you have Rick and the others. Very cool, right? And it would be so awesome to see this style done all the way through. Like if, if they did one, some kind of spin-off or something, or Daryl-inspired comic, if they could work out the legal issues or whatever. This one's cool also. Got some orange on this one. And this is the one where Tyrese, I think he cleans out the gymnasium, if I recall. So also very cool. Got the walkers in and around. Really sweet. Yeah, this one, I really like this one. I'm not familiar with this artist who did this one. But this is a bunch of different issues here that, connect through for kind of a, what do we call this, like a mural type of, connecting cover. So you get issues, let's see, is it 13? There's a number there. Yeah, probably through, and if you're lucky enough to get them all, you can kind of line them up and collect them, or maybe put them in a frame or something really sweet. It's just cool to see it done in the different art styles, which is really sweet. It's probably enough to sell some of them just by itself because it just looks so sweet, right? Um, it's so cool, like this one being blown apart, and some of your notable, characters like Glenn and everything. Here's Carl here with a walker like right on him. It's pretty sweet. And then we got Rick over here with the hatchet going at it. So it feels so old school, very nostalgic at this point. It's pretty sweet. What is this? Is this Axel? Is that who this is? I'm trying to. I'm just doing this all from memory, right, guys? It's been a while. So just some sweet. This one's with the hatchet, the head right there getting cleaved off. So crazy. I thought this one was a really cool one to take a look at, just because of if you guys remember, this was so cool, like with the rain everywhere and the guts trick wearing off. Really, really awesome. So I don't know, just to see this interpretation of it, I just think is really, really cool. So that one, and I do like this one as well too. Issue 10, it looks like one of the covers for issue 10, and he's got the blood on him, and you can see it. This one to me looks like Andrew Lincoln. I think so. So, but again, subjective. The blood splatter and everything. Again, so nostalgic. Is that Otis over there? Is that who that is? Oh man, crazy. And then the fire here in this one as well. Is it Herschel? Is that who that is there? I haven't. Again, it's hard because different artists, and looks a little bit different depending on who the artist is, but and who they're going for. But that's really sweet. So also like that one there too. Very cool. And wow, what a cool take on the zombies, just because of the detail, right? Like so much detail in the art that it's just such a cool way to view zombies. Granted, Charlie Adler's art is perfect for Walking Dead, but this could work as well. This could have worked all the way through as well. I have to say, this would have sold Walking Dead issues just fine. So yep, and a red cover here, which is cool, and it's Shane, and he's punching Rick. So pretty sweet, man. Wow, it's just it's weird to go back. It's you can't go back, Bob, but apparently they think, well, you can, and you can do it in color. Sorry about this one. I guess the image isn't high enough quality to really make it look good here, but all the detail on all the walkers, you can't see it here, but if you get the actual issue, you will. Also very, very cool. And this one is one of the original, I think it was the first printing. Not a big deal, but it's cool as well too for the first issue, similar to the old first issue. I think the first issue of the comic, if you have the original first printing, goes for a couple grand now. I think it's between, it depends if you get one that's graded or not, but likely 1,000, but more likely probably 2,000 to 3,000 if you get a high grade one, which is really crazy for the first issue of Walking Dead, that is. So that's quite crazy. And then this one we kind of took a look at before, connected with the others, and similar with this one too, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And finally, we'll finish off for this one anyway with issue 1 variant of Bicycle Girl, which is really, really just, I don't even know, gruesomely awesome, I guess. So cool to see different takes on it, right? Like just the different art styles and different takes. This one also goes very, very well with Walking Dead. That could work as well too, right? So I'm almost sitting here thinking maybe, well, Charlie Adler is amazing and everything, don't get me wrong, but it could have probably worked as long as you got another good artist that that could do any of these kind of styles. Walking Dead probably would have worked either way, but granted, he is part of what made Walking Dead, a huge part of it, maybe the biggest part. But you'd have to ask Kirkman on that. So that's it for taking a look at these covers, guys. Let me know what you thought about this. Was it fun? Did you enjoy it? Leave a comment below if you did. And maybe in the future we could do some more, because they are releasing tons of issues of this. So, maybe we could just look at a few of them. And if there's one you like one that you're like, oh, this one's my favorite, put it in the comment below and let me know which artist and issue number so I can take a look and then give you my thoughts on it. If you like the video, please thumb it up below, share, favorite, and subscribe at the bottom if you're new. That's it for this one. See you guys again soon for another video. As always, this is Trev saying peace. Later, guys. I'll see you soon.